Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Anderson will throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Giving him his pass. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. From the red zone, it's Fletcher. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quick strike complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, NC State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Floyd. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So NC State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That's caught. It's Collins.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Getting some heat. Makes the grab. It's Collins. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now on second down after the incompletion. Johnson looking to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Going to try to get it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Unloads quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Johnson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach meeting.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Anderson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Handoff to the fullback. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, K.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
And he made the extra point without problem. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He'll keep it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This offense has a second down play. Johnson looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. Bowls his way forward. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fletcher. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to convert this second and short. They go to the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Anderson wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the single back. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And the Canes will have a first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Running behind that left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Keeps the legs moving. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The Canes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Right down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. He finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback will audible. Anderson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw on 3rd and short. On the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass. Makes a connection. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. They'll try the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
He's got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Anderson wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave him the completion. What did he do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Looking left. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got an open man. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Flushed out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Arroyo. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Johnson looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. Quickly complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Miami! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Colorado. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Canes. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35 to 21.
That makes the score Miami 35, NC State 21.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking for room, it's Smothers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. At the 45, on its way. Got a lot of running room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Yet another tremendous all-purpose back that the Canes use both running and receiving.
Man, showing you he can do it all. And listen, if I'm this offense, continue to find this guy, feed him, let him make big plays, let this Hurricane crowd go nuts.
2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. The hand to the running back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. Split backs here. The give to the tailback. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Johnson wants to throw it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the tackler. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. Unloads it left. Oh, picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Anderson wants to throw. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, it's Concepcion. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Dances away from the Heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Anderson will throw. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. At midfield, he's got room. Still on his feet. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They believe they can run right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Concepcion. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Skips away from pressure. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Wide out in motion. They want to throw it. Finds his man. It's Collins. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Can't get him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think if your offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.